Hi guys, Mark and Lisa Duffy here. Tara had asked us to do a little video on our investment journey. And so I thought we'd get together and do that. My wife Lisa. And here's our story. In 1998, we bought our first house in South St. Paul. Had a mother-in-law suite downstairs, and Lisa was in the daycare industry. And so we rented that out for about a year and a half.
Yeah, till 2000. Cora was born in May.
Yeah.
Yeah, so until end of the summer 2000.
Yep. And we asked our renter to leave, and then Lisa started an in-home daycare business at our lower level, which had like a mother-in-law suite, full kitchen, everything down there was a walkout. So Lisa did that for almost 20 years, and in 2017, and a matter of fact, in 2016, I started going to the Select Wealth classes we were doing the MREI with Dave Finnegan, and him and there was about 4 or 5 other people in there. And it started my thought process on the rental journey. And so again, both Lisa and I have been self-employed, and we probably didn't kick into our 401ks or our simple IRAs enough. So we had to start working on our retirement. 2017, we found a house in South St. Paul on Stewart Avenue, little bigger house. But Lisa kind of was looking to get out of the in-home daycare industry. And we thought, okay, great. She can come to work in the real estate industry. And we moved out into our Stewart Avenue house in 2017, and we rented out the top half of our First Avenue house because the bottom half was a little bit beat up. We had to put some time and money into it.
Kids wore that place down.
Yeah. So, and I think we kind of ran into someone that was looking for just a studio, 1-bedroom type situation. So that motivated me to actually bring some people in, fix that up, and we got that rented out. And I'm guessing that was probably 2019 or 2020. So then, in 2019, and again, Lisa kind of wasn't on board with renting this out. She wanted to sell it because it was an emotional house for her.
I raised my kids there.
Yeah, so our kids.
Yeah, oh, they're mine.
So in 2019, I had a cousin of mine. They had a townhome in Woodbury. And they had me comp it out because their long-term renter was moving. They're actually going to try to buy it, but their long-term renter was moving if they couldn't buy it. So I comped it out. I think it came in around 150 at the time. It was a 3-bedroom up, fully unfinished basement level. And she called me up and said, you know what, we don't want to deal with it. The renter can't buy it. My contractor said he'd give me $110,000 for it. And I said, you know what, I'll give you $120,000 and I'll pay your closing costs. Sight unseen. I knew it was worth $150. We put any money in it, we could sell for probably $180. Okay, so we bought that, put about 15 grand into it, rented it out in 2019. That cash flows very easily. And as a matter of fact, I have a cousin in there right now that I'm probably $200 to $300 on their market rent, but I don't have to worry about a thing.
Yeah.
Just get the rent every week, no complaints, so it
Every
works
month.
great. Yeah, every month. 2021, we came across, we have some friends that are flippers in South St. Paul. They had a one bedroom, 1 bath up, 1 bedroom, 1 bath down duplex. They told us to come over and kind of take a look at it if we had any buyers, and we walked through it, and I said, we'll buy it. I think we got it for $250. And at the time, I was kind of a little bit hesitant because it was 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and I'm like, should I do it? And I said, what the hell, we're gonna do it. So we turned that around, we put that on Facebook Marketplace to rent out, and we could have rented it out 50 to 50 different people. It was one of the best things we do. We end up with young people who just graduated out there, professionals. It's our lowest, it's been probably our lowest problem rental we've had. It turns over once every year or 2 years, and we get great renters in there. As a matter of fact, it's renewing next month, both our renters. So that was in 2021, and that's when Lisa kind of started coming to the Select Wealth meetings with me and understand a little bit. She's a little bit risk averse.
Yeah.
So we do have some issues on those things, but we talk it out. And then we started learning about the short-term rental industry. And I always kind of wanted a cabin for our kids and our grandkids at some point one day. So I started looking around, and this log cabin came up by Park Rapids. It's up by Itasca State Park. And we purchased that in the summer of August of 2022. And we kind of fully furnished it, put everything into it. got it all set for the 2023 summer, and I think we made about $16,000 off of that, which paid for about 7, almost 8 months worth of our mortgage. So we need to make $3,000 a month to break even, but I always said if I make half of that, I'm happy, because we got a cabin that we can use and work on improving it. And then Stewart Avenue, and then I know in our select wealth class, they say you never count your home, your main home as an asset. I say BS, an asset's an asset's an asset. It's appreciating, we're paying it down. Matter of fact, our lower level, we rent out to a vulnerable adult, that's a cousin of mine, so that has its own issues between our marriage, but anyways, I digress. More reasons my wife doesn't love me. So, and that's our story. So right now, on our short term and stuff, I would have not have bought this if we weren't cash flowing up here. So we're not coming out of our personal savings to cash flow this. And our rentals are picking up, so we're kind of learning the game there. That's it.
Like how we did things originally at First Ave, now we do things a little, right? We've learned a lot.
We've gone through some bad renters.
I've learned a
We've
lot.
learned, we pull credit, we do that, we do all that fun stuff. So, and Lisa's learned a lot. We don't rent off of emotion, we rent off of the facts. So, all right, thank you. Any questions, feel free to reach out to us, and we'll see you at the next meeting.